Do you dream of living by the ocean, especially in San Francisco? Well, if you do, welcome to my channel. On my channel, we're going to talk about real estate. We're also going to do some deep dives within the neighborhoods so you can see what you like. I'll show you what's quirky, different, special about each neighborhood. And then I'll show you some different price homes so you can see what fits within your budget. My name is David Manch with David Manch Real Estate. I'm a realtor in San Francisco, and I help people buy and sell homes in San Francisco. If you're thinking about moving to San Francisco because you need to relocate here, you just want to relocate within the city, or if you just love the city, I'd really love to hear from you. If this is your first time on my channel, you want to know all about life and living in San Francisco, hit the subscribe button below. You'll be the first to know all about living in this really, really great city. All my information is in the description below, and I'd really love to hear from you. Now, let's go take a look at the Parkside neighborhood. I'm walking along what used to be the Great Highway. Cars would drive here along the ocean, and recently San Francisco just closed it off, and it's now just really nice recreation areas on the ocean. Today we're going to walk through Parkside. It's a large neighborhood just south of the Sunset District, and a lot of people think it's part of the Sunset District, and it's really not. It's a little different. It has its own feel, its own vibe, and it's a lot quieter, so much quieter than the Sunset District. So it's just a nice, habitable, family-friendly neighborhood. It has a lot of culture. It started in 1905, and it's built up to be just a really great planned community. So let's go take a look at it. I'll show you some things. There's great parks here. The San Francisco Zoo is here, and there's great transit and great walkability. So really lovely neighborhood, not the Sunset, but kind of like the Sunset, just a little different. So let's go take a look. Parkside is one of San Francisco's earliest planned communities. They started in 1905 when William Crocker, who was a banker, quietly bought up land that was in the Sutro Trust. It was all sand dunes. And they built 62 small little craftsman style homes, 800 square foot homes, just like this one here. They didn't have garages back then. These had been lifted up. But they were just small little homes, cookie cutter style homes, which we would call tract homes today probably. That was back in 1905. And throughout the early part of the 1900s, more development came out here, but it wasn't really until World War II that it really filled out here. This is why you get all of these types of homes. And like I said, they didn't have garages back then. They've lifted all these up so that people could have garages, but they're cute homes. I'm in Stern Grove. This is where they have the Stern Grove Music Festival every year. I mentioned this in one of my other videos, and that's where they do it here in Parkside. Cute little area, and it's the festival is really great. It's a first come, first serve, and you can bring food, beverages, everything, bring the family. This year, just a couple weeks ago, they had Diana Ross, and it's free. They do it every year here, and it's kind of incredible, and it's a really, really pretty area to come hang out and listen to some great music. Big stars come in, but it's all back here, and it's all down in the bottom, so it's a really great area, and it's really nice for hiking as well. So while we're in the park, let's kind of talk about some of the stats for Parkside. First things first is the median home price in Parkside is $1.55 million. That's not bad. It's actually really a nice number, and one of the reasons is because it's so far out. It's really single family home heavy. There's not many condos. There are condos in the neighborhood, but there's not that many. About 72% of the people own in the neighborhood, and the other 28% rent. And the median household income for Parkside is about $151,000. Not bad. That's for the family income. And 58% of the people in Parkside have a bachelor's degree or higher. It's a successful neighborhood. It's a great little neighborhood. It's quiet. A lot of people think that it's part of the Sunset. It's not. It is in the western part, and the Sunset is in the western part as well. And the neighborhoods do bleed into each other, but it's a lot quieter than the Sunset District. And the Sunset District is closer to Golden Gate Park, and so there's a lot more traffic, a lot more touristy areas there. But one good thing about Parkside, it's just south of there. It has the ocean. It has a lot of great commercial business here as well, so you don't have to go very far. And it's a little cheaper, not much, a little bit cheaper. But one of the biggest things about it is it's a lot quieter. And this is why a lot of people don't talk about Parkside much. You'll hear about the Sunset a lot, but you don't hear about Parkside very much at all. It's a very underestimated neighborhood. It has great transit. The El Terrible line comes through here, and there's about 4 or 5 other bus lines that come through here as well. It has great transit. You can get downtown or anywhere else in the city relatively quickly. And it's very drivable as well. So a lot of people have cars here, and the parking here, one thing I do love about Parkside, it is so easy to park. Other parts of San Francisco, it's rough. If you've seen it in my videos, it can get really rough. But in Parkside, it's relatively easy to park. Every block I can find one. I actually drove out here today instead of taking the Muni, and parking has been really, really great. So I love that. The median rent in Parkside is just a little over $2,700. Again, that's median. You're gonna find more and you're gonna find less, depending on what kind of property you're renting. And another good thing that they have in Parkside is the parks. They have the Stern Grove is here, Pine Lake Park, which is, the Pine Lake Park was there and they named Parkside after that. So the walkability here too is a 94. It's very, very easy to walk through here, and it's pretty flat and it's pretty easy. Let's go take a look at Parkside, and I'll show you a couple of homes as well, and you can see what's special about this great neighborhood, quiet neighborhood. The second house I want to show you is right there. Really great updated house. It's 2,859 square feet. When it was built in 1948, and when it was built, it wasn't as big as this. They've added on to the back of it, so there's more space now. It is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, and it's listed for $2,499,000. That's on the higher side for Parkside. The median price in Parkside is $1.5 million. So it's higher, but it's been all updated and it's ready to move in. It has a garage and it has all the amenities inside. It's a really great house. There's actually a house out here that was listed for $1.1 million, and that's on the lower side for Parkside. But homes like that, if you're up for going in and doing the updates and making it nice, you can actually get some good equity by doing that as well. But that's up to you whether you want to do that. This one is ready to move in. High side, but it's a nice house. So I'm walking on Terraval, which is the commercial area, or the main street, whatever you want to call it, of Parkside. It's blocks and blocks long. It goes all the way down to the ocean and goes up to almost 14th. And there's so many stores and shops and restaurants here. There's a Safeway up here, so you can get your groceries there. Taco Bell right there. A lot of mom and pop little cafes, cleaners, everything. So you don't have to go far when you live in Parkside, and it's very walkable because it's all right here. And this was created when they created Parkside a long time ago, because Parkside was created for transit. Came all the way out here. Right now, you have really great transit out here. Right here is a Muni Metro stop for the El Terrible line. So you can get from here all the way to Embarcadero easy. It's half hour, maybe tops. As you can see, just stores everywhere. And this is the commercial area here. And don't need to go far. It was built here for the people that lived here, and it's still here for the people who live here. One thing you're gonna hear a lot when you hear about Parkside is stuccoed homes. It's really funny, in a lot of San Francisco, you're going to get a lot of different styles of homes, and you'll get that out here in Parkside as well, but you're gonna get different building materials. Out here, it is a lot of stucco. Every home down here, it's all stuccoed. And I personally am a fan of stucco. I think it's a very durable material, and I think it's a lot more weather resistant, unlike things like shingles that you have to really, really maintain, because if shingles aren't painted or treated well, they'll rot. So I like stucco. I think it's a good material. And then you have different styles. You like the marina little style home. It's a tiny little marina home, but it's great. And it's on all the homes. It's stucco area. You're gonna hear that a lot about Parkside. Parkside weather. It gets foggy and windy, but look, it's only about noon today and the fog burns off. It burns off pretty fast, but yeah, it is foggier out here. I have a buyer who Parkside would be perfect for him, but he doesn't want any fog whatsoever. And so for that, he's missing out on a great neighborhood that would work perfectly for him. The weather, it gets foggy. In San Francisco, it gets foggy all over, but it does burn off. And out here, it is foggier, but kind of what you put up with, you know, and this great neighborhood, look, it's amazing. Coming up on the second home, it's on the higher side for Parkside, it is, but it's kind of beautiful. Come take a look. This one right here, It's really great. It's a 3122 square foot home, 5 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and it is listed for $2,295,000. And it's actually already pending. It went pretty fast because it's a beautiful home. It was taken down to the studs, total remodel, and upgraded completely. There's some great stuff. There's an EV charger in the garage, and there's a garage, wet bar. There's a yard in the back. Kitchen is completely updated, stainless steel, the whole bit. It's a beautiful home. It's a great shingled home, and it's on a great street here in Parkside. That's what we get here, and you're gonna get some really nice upgraded homes that have been completely taken down to the studs and completely upgraded. So yeah, it's a little on the higher side, but it's still a really great deal. It's $735 a square foot. It's a really great deal. And that's what you can find out here in Parkside is some really good deals. It's a little cheaper than Sunset, like I said, but not much, but it's still, it's a lot more affordable than a lot of other areas in San Francisco, especially for what you get, especially when you get a home like this. 2.2 million won't buy you a whole lot in some of the other neighborhoods. Some neighborhoods, it'll buy you a lot, but there are neighborhoods, you won't get anything in those neighborhoods. So anyways, it's a great home and a great neighborhood. Though not technically a part of the Parkside neighborhood, it's just right next to it, is the San Francisco Zoo. It is a world-class zoo, was rated the 6th best zoo in the United States. So it's an incredible zoo. Easy to get to, and like I said, Parkside is very family friendly. If you have kids, you can walk to the zoo depending on where you are in Parkside. If not, you can just get on the Muni line and 5 minutes you're at the zoo. So you have this great amenity that's right here. It's a wonderful zoo. And it's also right over there, the dunes and the great highways just on the other side. So the ocean is right there as well. So it's all right here, very easy to get to, and a great amenity of living in Parkside. Something that's really cute about Parkside is I love the homes and the colors. The other side, all these colors that are here, and same goes over here. It's really cute. The houses, they're not much different from each other. Like streets like this, you got all these marina style homes. There's not much different about each home, but they make them look a lot different. It's really great. That as well. Cute street. Parkside is a very underrated neighborhood, probably because there's not a whole lot that goes on out here and it's a lot more quiet. But there's a lot of value out here. You can get a really great home out here at a lower price per square foot. And it's a nice little quiet neighborhood. The sunset, everybody talks about the sunset. Rarely anybody talks about Parkside. So a lot of people don't really even know that it's here, but because of that, the neighborhood gets overlooked and opportunity to live in a really great neighborhood is missed. Think about Parkside. It's a cute neighborhood and the houses are just adorable. It's a great little neighborhood to live in. And with the transit out here, you get anywhere in San Francisco really quick. So think about Parkside. Parkside's just such a great community. It's clean, it's friendly, it's family friendly, and it's affordable, a lot more affordable than other parts of San Francisco. If you want to see more of Parkside, hit subscribe. If there's a neighborhood I haven't done a video yet and you'd like to see that, hit me up and I'll make one of those videos too. Thanks so much, have a great day.